Hi, I'm Mike, founder of GoodBed.com. Today we're going to be taking a close look at the Titan Mattress from Brooklyn Bedding. Now, Brooklyn Bedding is an interesting company because unlike many other online mattress companies that claim to cut out the middleman, Brooklyn Bedding is one of the few that actually does make their own mattresses and really does cut out that middleman. This Titan Mattress is their attempt to create a mattress specifically for the needs of heavier people. So we're excited to give you our take on this mattress. Stick around. Now, if you haven't seen one of our videos before or been to our website, GoodBed.com, the first thing you need to know about mattresses is that they're highly personal. This means that a mattress that is truly terrible for me can be the best mattress for you, and vice versa. So the number one thing that you need to focus on in order to choose the right mattress for you is what we call the 3 F's: fit, feel, and features. Fit means finding a mattress that's going to fit your body, including your weight, your body shape, as well as your preferred sleep positions, much like you'd pick out a pair of pants. Feel means the characteristics of the mattress that are not universally better or worse, but they are going to be better or worse for your personal preferences. And features are those characteristics that actually can be better or worse, but may or may not be a priority for you personally. So let's start with fit, because that's really the most important of the 3 F's, since it's the one that determines to what degree is the mattress going to be able to give you the 2 things that absolutely everybody has to get from their mattress, which are back support, which is really code for proper spinal alignment, and pressure relief. Now, before we go any further, I want to let you know that you're definitely going to want to check out the full written version of this review, which goes into the full details on all of our ratings and assessments for each type of sleeper in terms of their weight, sleep position, and so forth. You can find a link to that right in the description of this video. But at a high level, here's what we found in testing the Titan mattress. From a spinal alignment standpoint, we were pleased and maybe even a little surprised to see that it was a pretty good fit for a pretty wide range of sleepers, both in terms of sleep positions as well as weights. We were particularly surprised to see that it was actually still a pretty good fit for even lighter side sleepers, which is always a surprise with a mattress that's a little on the firmer side. But of course, we were unsurprised to see that the best fit was tended to be for heavier sleepers. So certainly that was true for side sleepers as well as back sleepers. We felt like heavier sleepers were going to be best suited on this mattress. Stomach sleepers, we also felt heavier sleepers would be well suited on this. So in general, pretty much heavier sleepers of any sleep position we thought would be well suited from a spinal alignment standpoint. From a pressure relief standpoint, we found that it was overall good pressure relief. And we also found that it was it didn't vary all that much depending on weight. So sometimes mattresses can be excellent for lighter people, but terrible for heavier people. We found that overall, the pressure relief was pretty consistent across weights and overall was good. So now we're going to get into the second of the 3 F's, which is feel. As you remember, these are the characteristics of the mattress that can't be universally better or worse. They can only be better or worse for your personal preferences. And the first of these is softness. And in the case of the Titan mattress, we evaluated this without the topper. And what we found is we would classify this as probably a firm on our scale, but it's very close to being what we would call a very firm. So we just not quite, just on the firm side of that divider between firm and very firm. But no question, this is on the firmer side of our spectrum. And the only other thing I would add to that is that the firmness is pretty consistent right from the top of the mattress. You feel it right up at the top, and then you also feel firmness right as you press on through. Sometimes you have a dichotomy of really soft on the top and then it gets really firm under that. This is more just consistently and progressively firmer as you go into this mattress. The second feel characteristic is what we call cushioning depth, which is the difference between sleeping on your mattress or getting that floating above it sensation, or sleeping in your mattress or getting that hugged or cradled sensation. And in testing the Titan mattress, what we found is that this definitely leans more towards that floating on top of your mattress type of sensation. You sink into the mattress a little less than average, it accommodates your curves a little bit less than average, and it generally conforms a little less closely than average to your body. So all that nets out to sleeping on your mattress type of sensation or experience. The next feel characteristic is memory feel, and this is that slow melting sensation that memory foam is known for. And there is an inch of memory foam in this mattress, but overall we'd say it has less memory feel than even the average mattress, just given the prevalence of memory foam out there these days. We did notice it's slightly more on the recovery, where there's just a little bit of delayed recovery, than we do in terms of the delayed responsiveness, that melting sensation. But overall, again, a little less than average memory feel. And the last feel characteristic is bounce. And this is kind of an interesting one because we test this at multiple levels of the mattress. For starters, at the top of the mattress, there's really almost no bounce because you're pretty much putting your fingers directly into that memory foam layer at the top. The Titan Flex has a little bit of bounce below that, but overall not much bounce to speak of near the surface. Then below that though, we test the mid-level bounce by dropping a 16-pound bowling ball, and here we found quite a bit of bounce. In fact, it's about the bounciest mattress we've tested in terms of that particular test, that mid-level bounce test. Now, the last level we test is what we call deep bounce, where I put my whole 200 pounds down on the mattress, and in that test, we found it had definitely more than average bounce, but nowhere near the most that we've seen in that particular test. But all in all, how we'd net that out is that this is definitely a mattress that has more than average bounce, so it's going to be better for people who are looking for a little of that type of thing. So now we're going to move on to the third and final of the 3 F's, which are features. And as you'll recall, these are the things that actually can be better or worse, but may or may not be a priority for you personally. And the first of these is motion isolation, which, as you may know, refers to the degree to which the person on, say, this side of the mattress will be aware of or disturbed by what's happening on the other side of the mattress. And we test this a few different ways. When we drop a 16-pound bowling ball on a mattress, on this side of the mattress, what we found was that the bowling pin on the other side of the mattress really barely moved at all. So then we took it to a higher level, and I put my full 200 pounds very inconsiderately into bed next to that bowling pin. And again, the bowling pin really barely moved at all. So overall, we would certainly say this is a mattress with excellent motion isolation. The next feature relates to temperature, or cooling more specifically in most cases, because there are a lot of people who have a concern with sleeping hot during the night. And in this area, we always look at a few different things. The first and most important of which is airflow. How much airflow is able to make its way into and through the mattress. And in this case, we found that because this is a mattress that has pocketed coils that go edge to edge, which allow a lot of air to travel right through them, and B, only has 3 inches of foam above those coils, which is relatively on the lower side. It does pretty well in the airflow department. The second thing what we found is in terms of how much of your body's surface area is exposed to the air while you're on this mattress, because that's another important factor, since that's the most efficient way for your body to dispel heat. We found that your body's surface area gets a lot of exposure to the air, and that has a lot to do with the fact that you're not sinking so deeply into this mattress and it's not conforming so closely to your body's curves, as we talked about earlier. And then the last thing we look at is kind of heat transfer capabilities. How effectively can the heat be conducted away from your body, especially if it can get all the way to those airflow areas. And in this case, we did see that the top layer of the mattress is gel memory foam. Gel is a conductor, so there is a little bit of heat conductivity through that. And then of course you have the option to add the cooling topper, which is phase change material. I shouldn't say topper, a cooling cover, which uses phase change material, and phase change material is also performs that same kind of heat transfer role where it's pulling heat away from your body. So overall, what we would say is that this mattress, even without the cooling cover, is not one that we would have a particular concern about overheating on. That being said, we also realize that the folks who are this mattress is specifically designed for, heavier people, may have more of a proclivity to sleep hot than the average person. And so if you're someone who does just have a tendency to sleep hot in general, then by all means get the cooling cover. But if you don't have that problem in most situations, then you might not actually even need that on this mattress. The next feature is edge support, and we look at this a couple ways as well. The first is sitting on the edge of the bed, as I'm doing now, which might be important to you for tying your shoes or getting dressed or even watching TV. In this particular case, we felt like the Titan mattress was very good in the edge support category. And we also looked at it with me lying down on the edge of the mattress, and in that case, again, we felt like very good. In both cases, there was a little bit of dip. In the case of me lying on the edge of the mattress, it's just a little bit of lean, but still, we balance it out and say this is very good edge support overall. The next feature is ease of repositioning. Now, this doesn't tend to be a big priority for a lot of people, but it can be a big priority for some people, so we always make sure to address it. And in the case of the Titan mattress, we really don't think this is going to be an issue for anyone. It's very easy to move around on this mattress. You won't get that stuck in a hole sensation here. The next feature is the use of natural materials in the mattress, which for many people really boils down to more so a concern with the lack of harmful chemicals. And the first thing we should note on this front is that this is not a natural mattress in any way, nor does the company claim it to be one. However, if this is an area of concern for you, we do think that there are several things that you can take some reassurance from. Number one is that this mattress is an innerspring mattress, and that coils are, of course, something that not only do they not contain any harmful materials, but they, of course, don't off-gas any either. The second thing I would point out is that between you and those coils, there's only 3 inches of foam, which is well below what you'd find in most mattresses. And the last thing I would point out is that all of the foams in this mattress are certified to the CertiPure standard, which is the standard that looks for the presence of and off-gassing of various harmful materials and certifies that none are present beyond some minimally acceptable threshold. And I guess the very last thing I would add is that when we unbox the mattress, as we did this one, we always make sure to do an initial kind of informal test of what off-gassing we're experiencing. And I would say that for sure, the amount of off-gassing we experienced on the Titan was less than with the average online mattress that we unboxed. So again, if this is an area of concern for you, I think those are some things that you can take some reassurance from with regards to the Titan. The next feature is adjustable base compatibility, which is something we get asked about more and more these days. And we always look at this 3 ways. Number one is, will it damage the mattress in any way to use it on an adjustable base? And the answer with the Titan is definitely no. It is designed specifically to bend and flex for use on an adjustable base. The second thing we look at is, how well does it conform to the curves of an adjustable base, particularly when it's in the fully elevated, fully articulated position. And in this case, we found that the Titan did okay. Actually, we call it maybe even pretty good to good. It was just not excellent. There was some places where, for example, when I got off the mattress, it popped up a little bit. When I was sitting on the mattress, when we elevated the head and feet fully, the passenger side of the mattress kind of elevated a little bit. The foot of the mattress didn't quite stay down, although it did conform a little bit. But just kind of nitpicking on the margins, we felt like we call that good. And then the third thing we look at is, does anything weird happen when the mattress is in that fully articulated position? And this mattress passed most of those tests, but the one area where we did see something weird happening was with this quilted cover, in that valley that gets created when you elevate head and foot completely. That quilting here just bunches up a little bit, and it's a little uncomfortable to sit on. But notwithstanding those relatively finer points, we would still say that the adjustable base compatibility of the Titan mattress is good. All right, so now that we've fully covered the 3 F's, which is going to be how you make sure you choose the right mattress for you, let's turn our attention to 3 things that are always going to be important to your purchase experience, especially when you're buying a mattress online, which are delivery, return policy, and warranty. In terms of delivery, Brooklyn offers a free delivery to the contiguous United States, and from there you will be on the hook to just bring it into your bedroom and unbox it. And in that regard, we of course unbox this one ourselves, and we can attest to the fact that it is very much consistent with pretty much any online mattress unboxing. And as we would always recommend, we would say that you definitely are going to want to have 2 people just to get the mattress to your bedroom, particularly if you have to go up or downstairs. And a second person will help with the unboxing itself, but isn't necessarily critical. In terms of return policy, Brooklyn offers a 120-night in-home trial, during which time you can return the mattress for any reason for a full refund. The one thing that they do ask is that you give the mattress at least 30 days for your body to adjust to it. And in terms of warranty, the Titan mattress has a 10-year warranty that is actually non-prorated, which means that if any point in that 10 years you experience a warranty issue, you will be, the mattress will be replaced or repaired for free, free of charge to you. The one thing though that we always coach our readers is the most important term in any mattress warranty is what they define to be an allowable body impression. And in the case of the Titan mattress, they call that 1 inch, which is better than the industry average. The industry average or standard for innerspring mattresses is about 1.5 inches. So when we see 1 inch on an innerspring mattress like this, that's a good sign. So overall, we'd say that's a very good warranty. So now let's get into what's actually inside of a Titan mattress. And for starters, we'll just show you, you're looking at about an 11-inch mattress in total, and it consists of 4 total layers. The top layer is a 1-inch layer of gel memory foam that's actually quilted right into the cover. And this is the only memory foam in this mattress. And you can see here as I push on it, it's probably just slightly slower than average as memory foam goes in terms of its recovery time. And probably on the softness level, it's probably about medium for memory foam, maybe just a little softer than medium. Then below that, you've got a 2-inch layer of what they call Titan Flex foam, which is a proprietary formulation created by Brooklyn Bedding. They use it across a lot of their products. It comes in different softness levels. This is a 3.5-pound density formulation that is quite firm. And I would say that, like in general, Titan Flex probably is most closely resembling latex, but it is an engineered foam. It's not latex, so it is a little bit different. So it is a 2-inch layer of Titan Flex right below the quilting, and then below that you've got a 6-inch pocketed coil unit made of what they call caliber, Titan caliber coils. And these are 13.5 gauge coils. So they're specifically, gauge is a measure of how thick the wire is used to make the coil. And the lower the number, the thicker the wire. And 13.5 is definitely on the thicker side of what we see used in mattresses. We've seen a little thicker from some mattresses, but this is for sure on the thicker side. So that is of course designed to make these coils sturdy enough to handle heavier people on the mattress and to hold up better over time for those people. Then below that, on the very bottom of the mattress, you've got a 2-inch layer of support foam, which is really mostly just something for the coils to rest on. And then of course, all that's wrapped in this cover here. The cover that you see here is the sort of standard cover. It's sort of a stretchy, kind of a polyester or nylon or something like that. It's looks like a relatively breathable fabric. You also do have the option of getting a cooling cover for an additional $250, which adds phase change material to the surface of the mattress as well. And beyond that, you also have the option of getting a latex topper for an additional $500 in a queen size. And that is a 3-inch layer of tallow latex that actually has its own cooling capabilities incorporated into it. So you probably wouldn't get that and the cooling cover on the mattress itself. But that would of course add a lot of additional softness to the mattress and pressure relief as well. And then just to wrap up here, you have this nice sturdy side panel material here with the Titan name embroidered on it. This like solid tape edge here and just nice quality stitching. So it has a really solid feel to it. That, kind of the external quality combined with the sort of robustness of the internal materials gives it the whole thing a very sturdy, solid feel. So there you have it, the materials and construction of the Titan mattress. One thing that's important to just about every mattress shopper is value. And when we think about value, we always think about how much does it cost, what's in it, and how long do we think it's going to last. In terms of the cost, the current price of the Titan mattress is $999 in a queen size, with an additional $250 option for the cooling cover, as well as an additional $500 option for the tallow latex topper that also has cooling features to it as well. And I should add that this is before any GoodBed discounts are applied. So you're definitely going to want to take a look at our written review of this product, because we always make sure to keep that up to date with the latest and best available discounts. You can find a link to that right in the description of this video. In terms of what you're getting for that, you're getting essentially an 11-inch mattress with what we would characterize as kind of an engineered foam over pocketed coil construction, with really 3 inches of premium comfort materials on top, being that gel memory foam and that Titan Flex. You're also getting a mattress that is specifically designed for the needs of heavier people, which is still a relative rarity on the market today. Most mattresses out there, the sort of standard mattresses from the biggest brands, really aren't designed for the needs of heavier people. So that's really an important component of what you're getting here. In terms of how long we think it's going to last, we typically look for the weak link in a mattress to determine its longevity prospects. And we most often find those weak links in the foam layers of a mattress. And for foam, we typically turn to foam densities as our best, albeit imperfect, predictor of longevity. Now, in the case of the Titan, we have a couple gaps in our knowledge of the foam densities. We're not totally sure what the density is of the gel memory foam up on top, nor are we totally sure of the density of the base foam on the very bottom of the mattress. However, I'm not overly concerned about those two omissions because the gel memory foam is only an inch and the other foam is all the way at the bottom of the mattress underneath some really rigid, very strong gauged coils. So really where I focus my attention is on that Titan Flex foam, and I really think the Titan Flex foam is likely to hold up pretty well. It's a 3.5 pound density, which is a very good density for an engineered foam like that, and it's a firmer foam, so it's not going to take as much compression. So overall, I'm not seeing a lot in terms of weak links, and my assessment of this is also reinforced by the fact that the company offers a non-prorated 10-year warranty that defines an allowable body impression as an inch, which is better than the industry standard, and they're marketing this mattress specifically to heavier people. So that shows me a lot of confidence that they have in this product and kind of reinforces my own personal assessment of the build. So overall, I think this mattress, the longevity prospects of this mattress are pretty solid. So in terms of how all that wraps up into overall value, we would certainly say that the Titan mattress is a very good value. And if you're someone who's looking for a mattress that is specifically designed for the needs of heavier people, then we would say it is an excellent value. So just to summarize some of the things we've covered in this video, the Titan mattress from Brooklyn Bedding is an 11-inch mattress with what we would characterize as engineered foam over pocketed coil construction. We talked about how this is a mattress that is specifically designed for the needs of heavier people, and we found in our testing that it does that quite well. We did find that it's not quite as well suited, particularly from a spinal alignment and pressure relief standpoint, for side sleepers, particularly lighter side sleepers. However, it actually did better for those people than we expected that it would. So if you're looking for a mattress that has kind of a more firm feel, one that has more of a floating on top of your mattress sensation rather than a hugged or cradled sensation, one that has just a smidge of memory feel but below average in our estimation, and a more than average amount of bounce, and one that has excellent motion isolation, very good edge support, and most important of all, one that really is designed specifically for the needs of heavier people, including the use of strong, heavy gauge coils that are specifically designed to provide the support that those people will need, as well as the longevity to hold up over time. And if all of the other fit, feel, and feature characteristics that we covered in this video sound like a good match for you, then we definitely think that the Titan mattress from Brooklyn Bedding is one that you should consider. So we hope you found this video helpful in determining whether the Titan mattress is the right mattress for you. But I do want to reiterate that you're definitely going to want to check out the full written version of this review, because that is where we outline all of the detail on our full ratings and assessments for all the different permutations of different types of sleepers, as well as it is where we keep up to date with all of the latest and best available discounts on this product. You can find a link to that right in the description of this video. In the meantime though, we thank you for watching and we really hope you sleep well.